Alright, let's start the trade recap for today, March 10th, 2026. Alright, so today was pretty difficult. We got the wrong buys, but we still managed to make around like $500. I thought it was going to be a couple $1,000 day, I'm not going to lie. So coming to the market open, we saw this right here. This was our first reaction. We saw that I was bearish personally to see these 4 hours of fair value gaps get filled and for it to come back into 50% retracement, at least to the first 4 hour fair value gap. You can see it right over here. ES took out these highs during Asia. Well, NQ did not. So, and it was ES was also in this 4 hour fair gap right here. So I was expecting a retracement lower. So let's go to the 15-minute. Yeah, right here. Okay. So this was market open. I did expect a little retracement higher because we were lower. I expected to come back to the 3% retracement. Come back up here, then retrace back down. So I expected to do something like this, and then back down to the fair value gap. But that did not happen. Well, it kind of happened, but not all the way. So, yes, right here. Market open. Came back, tapped into this 15-minute breaker block. We'll mark that out. 15-minute breaker block. Well, ES did not. It just tapped into a 15-minute fair value gap right over here, which is what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted. Both of them were in 50% retracement. Now we can look lower, right? Okay. And I took the entry on ES because it was closer to the 4 hour fair value gap compared to NQ since it retraced much higher. Okay, so I took the first entry. I believe it was 40 something. So we'll keep playing. Right here was where 41 was when I took my first entry. Short entry right here because ES already had the change of state of delivery on the 1 minute plus in 1 minute inversion fair value gap. Boom. Was targeting. Ooh, the 4 hour. That would have been a 25-point move. Okay, so I got in right here. And look what happens. Came right back. Took out break even. Once it took out break even, I kind of FOMOed a little bit, and when it hit the inverse again, I got in back right here, and I didn't put it at the very high. I just because it was about an 11-point stop, I kind of put it halfway right here. So, boom, stopped me out. Of course it did. That's what happens when you FOMO. This was about 6:47. When I first got break even, I should have just waited for about at least a macro, 650 macro. So then once I lost this trade, I did wait a little bit. Looking at the 5-minute, I think over here, it did not close yet. This is before the trade, so something like this. Yes, it did not close yet because that will close later. Yeah. So when it retraced back up, it didn't close the 5 minutes. So then, and I took the loss. So I was kind of worrying. I was probably down like $400 here. So I waited a little bit. I saw NQ came back, touched this fair value gap while ES was struggling to. It came back and tapped this change of state delivery and retraced back. And as you can see, if I put my stop at this high, I would not have get stopped out, but that was kind of a big stop for me, so I did not want to do that. 11 points is kind of too much. I'm trying to do about 7 points or like 25 points if I'm trading NQ. But yes, as I seen, it struggled to get this over here. I waited for the 5-minute change. Boom. Once it closed under this, right here, I knew it was time to go down lower. So I got my entry, I think it was right here at 655 again. 655 and plus SMT right here. SMT. And I wanted to go this 4 hour gap. Well, I did for my live account. I took out right here because I took the loss. Boom. This was about 11-point trade. And that made most of my money back and put me up around like $300. But my funded, I held it to the 4 hour fair value gap. And guess what happened? Stopped my break even, of course. And I was kind of tilted the end of the day, so I got off. But looking at this right here. Okay. I was so focused on this 4 hour fair gap. I didn't look at the 1 hour. This was after I came back from the gym. I realized, you look at the hourly right here. It already tapped its changes to the rear here. And it filled this 1 hour fair value gap. Right here. Because everyone and their mom was focused on this 4 hour fair gap. But you look at the 1 hour. It already filled. And it tapped the ES trap, tapped the change in state delivery to go higher. Look. So it definitely did not need to hit that 4 hour fair value gap. But I know everyone's looking for it. But the retracement was necessary. That's why I was pretty bearish. Because there was no retracement yet. Look at this straight move up. No retracement. Nothing. So I'm expecting it to come back sometime soon. Maybe tomorrow. But yeah. New York AM session, I left about $300 with about $300, and then funded account break even. If I was paying attention on the 1 hour, I would have took everything on the first one and probably just held runners to the second one to the 4 hour. But yeah, the 4 hour did not need to not hit that. But I came back around. Let's play it out a little bit. I think it was about around 12 o'clock. Yeah, around 12. So we came to 12. Let's go to 12. Obviously, took out these highs. Blah, 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 blah. Took out all these highs, right? Great. Look at that. Okay. It swept this right here. And it did not take that. See, I'm still bearish. I'm still bearish. Because now, in the morning session, it left these equal lows right here. Right here. These equal lows plus this 4 hours. So tomorrow, or when I came back, I did trade. I took another trade. I'll show you what trade I took. But yeah, these equal lows plus this 4 hours definitely get taken tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be bearish. Hopefully, I pray it does not get hit during A's session, because I want to take this trade for sure. Because after today, I was fuming. I'm not gonna lie. I thought today was gonna be a big day, but I'm green on the day, so I'm very, very grateful and blessed. But yeah, I was looking for shorts. Let's see right here. Yeah, we had this 5-minute change in state delivery. It retraced a lot, so this is why I didn't enter right here. But I think there was a crazy drop. Let's see. I think it was a random drop. I knew the drop was lower, but look, there was a fucking, oh shit. Let's go to right here. 2-minute drop. This was about 100 points in 2 minutes. Over 150 points. But I was looking for shorts the whole time right here. I did not get in. But as you can see, it took out these lows. Both of the assets took out the lows. So I was waiting on a retracement to this fair value gap. Oh my god, why is it going so quick? Let's slow down. So yeah, this fair value gap right here. As you know, the fair value gap that breaks the low is very, very important. So there's 1 minute fair value right here. After that momentum, I was waiting on the retracement back into this right here, and I took shorts right here, but it was half position because it's not my session. And I was targeting this 15-minute fair I got right here. So something like this. So I got tapped in right here. I think it was like right here, and boom. That was a pretty kick trade. I took one off right here, and then I took one right here, break even. So I took 2 M&Qs, and I made $200. So I caught about 50 points. So let's just say I put it right here. But yeah, I was remembering these eagle lows. I really wanted to hold all the way, but I didn't want to get greedy. So I took out at 50 points. I can't be mad on that. And then it just chopped all day. So tomorrow is going to be a big day. Because CPI and all the news are coming out this weekend. So I'm ready to cash all those moves. I'm not going to lie. Because today was frustrating for sure. Today was very, very frustrating. And as you can see, it never got hit throughout the day. Market closed around right here. Let's see where it closed. So yeah, if you guys are planning to trade tomorrow, expect these eagle lows. Actually, it's most likely gonna get hit Asia session. We're most likely not gonna get it. Yeah, we're most likely not gonna get it unless it comes back up to over here and then chops around. Yeah, I hope that's what happens. It comes back up here. New York AM session starts around right here. I'll give you guys some sauce for tomorrow. I'll draw it out for you guys. Come here, right? Okay. Chops around over here. How do I just do that? And then when AM session starts, AM sesh, we fucking go take out all these fucking lows. Hoping that's what happens, because I don't want Asia session to just take out everything. But that's my play tomorrow. For Wednesday, CPI day. Praying that's what happens. If not, we'll see with the new plan. But overall, I think it was one break even, 2 wins, and 1 loss. Not bad on the day. I can't be mad. But I did think it was going to be a bigger day. But yeah. Hoping to continue these trade review days and get better at these videos. So hopefully, if you guys are watching this, to the one viewer that's watching this, please give a like, give a subscribe, and leave a comment and tell me what I can do better. But yeah, peace out and see y'all tomorrow, hopefully, because I want to be consistent with this.